ਸਿਟੀ ਆਫ ਮਿਸਿਸਾਗਾ ਦੇ ਮੇਅਰ ਦੇ ਇਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਸੀਗੇ, ਕਾਫੀ ਲੰਬਾ ਕੈਂਪੇਨ ਚੱਲਿਆ ਔਰ ਅੱਜ ਰਿਜ਼ਲਟ ਆ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਹੈ। ਕੈਰੋਲਿਨ ਪੈਰਿਸ਼ ਵਿਲ ਬੀ ਦਾ ਮੇਅਰ ਆਫ ਮਿਸਿਸਾਗਾ। ਸੋ ਕੈਰੋਲਿਨ ਪੈਰਿਸ਼ 34,322 ਵੋਟਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹ ਜਿੱਤੇ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਸੈਕਿੰਡ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੇ ਐਲਵਿਨ ਤੇਜਦੋ ਉਹ 29,141 ਔਰ ਤੀਜੇ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੇ ਦੀਪਿਕਾ ਦਮੇਲਾ 21,418। ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕੈਰੋਲਿਨ ਪੈਰਿਸ਼ ਨਾਲ, ਕਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਇੋਰਟੀਜ਼ ਰਹੂਗੀਆਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ 100 ਦਿਨ 'ਚ ਔਰ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਚੈਲੰਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਕੀ ਹੈ। आओ देखते हैं कैरोलिन पैरिश दे नाल गल करांगे और दीपिका तो भी सुनांगे की कहना उन्हां दा।
I am feeling fantastic, thank you. You wouldn't want it to be me for the half hour before the results started coming in. Very open leadership, lots of consultation, and more houses. I've learned a lot from Olivia watching her work with Ford. I think she's doing a really good job. Mayor Brown and Mayor Groves and I are friends. So I think we all work together, we can get more for our people. First thing I'm going to be asking for is a fair share of social service money for us. We've slipped behind quite a bit. We're getting about 60% of what our population deserves. That's going to be my first ask. I'm sure that's going to fall into place very shortly. Nobody wants to be the lone wolf, and I for sure would like all the help I can get, so I will be pulling everybody together.
So crime is one of the main issue. Residents of Peel are suffering. Right now we are coming from a crime scene right now. So what you'll say to the residents of Mississauga in this?
I'll be sitting on the Police Services Board, and I will be paying very close attention to how they spend their money. I've had some disappointments in the last few days with crimes being reported, and they got sent back to bylaw at the city, which was inappropriate. So I'm going to be watching very closely. No, we were polling, or we were watching the polls carefully. Some of them didn't seem to work with the rest of them. It was like the odd man out poll, so we just ignored those. I would like to sit down with the union, the My Way union. I would like to also talk to the employees themselves, go into their lunchroom, have a chat with them, find out what their concerns are, because they're the guys that are doing the driving, and they know where the glitches are, and they can probably give us good advice. As far as breaking down union negotiations, I think Toronto got a huge deal, and it's like setting a marker, and we're going to have to work on that.
Your message to the Mayor Brown and the Caledon Mayor.
My message is, welcome me to the group. We all know each other really well, and we're going to get along. Well, they're always used, well, not so much with levels of government, but there also used to be a little battle going on sometimes between Caledon and Mississauga, sometimes between Brampton and Mississauga, and I think this time we're going to sit down peacefully, settle everything.
First 100 days, your priorities?
My priority is housing. It will always be housing. And the first couple of days, if I can get all the advice I can get from land developers, from builders, from our staff, that's what I'll be doing.
And your final message to the residents of Mississauga, those who voted to you, those who have not voted for you?
I will be there for everybody, whether they voted for me or they didn't. That's my job.
Would win. I've been sending her notes all along. You're going to win. Be confident. And here it is. So I'm very, very pleased to be a little part of this. Carolyn always follows her instincts, and her instincts have never led her wrong yet. So going to continue to do that. She's great at building coalitions, and I know she will do that. She's very astute to the issues and very shrewd, and will build a strong coalition of councillors around her. I know she will. She's got a brand new councillor who she knows very well. I just came from congratulating Natalie Hart, who I also had a lot of confidence in. As you know, she served as the executive director of the Malton BIA, so has a lot of experience and knows the issues of the people of both Malton and Britannia. So she will be a great companion, a great addition to the parish team. I heard Carolyn mention earlier that she's going to be a strong voice for affordable housing. That's something we've worked on together. We had a panel on housing before there was a panel on housing. We wrote the Making Room for the Middle report together. We have been very strong voices on housing. It is the key issue. We want our children not only to work in Mississauga, because of course we have over half a million jobs here. We want people to afford to live here as well. So I know she will continue that. And then a new deal for funding. Certainly Toronto has a new deal from the Premier. Ottawa has a new deal, and Mississauga is the third largest city. And I know Carolyn will negotiate a strong deal for Mississauga so that we can afford the infrastructure to build the city of the future. The people of Mississauga needed to decide. They didn't need to hear from me. As you well know, that I know all the councillors and had a confidence in all of them, but I knew all along that Carolyn would be victorious tonight, and I'm very, very pleased for her, and she knew. We've been corresponding quite regularly throughout the race, so I let the people of Mississauga decide. I didn't want to intervene. As you well know, I have a different role. Far be it from me, from the perch in Queen's Park, to come down and tell the people of Mississauga who to support for mayor.
About the carjackings, because we are shocked about what is happening.
We need to invest more. We need to support our community.
But you were the mayor for a longer time, and what tips you want to give to the Carolyn also, because crime, that's armed jacking, the house robberies with the armed. What can be done to
It's a very serious issue, as all community well-being and safety is. We're very fortunate to have Chief Nish Durayappa, who takes this issue very seriously. We need more investment from the province. Why not invest more in a task force to solve the issue of carjackings and car thefts, which we see more so here in Peel Region than anywhere else. So if I were Premier today, I would be investing more so that we could come to terms with
And what about from the federal, the bail reforms?
Yes, of course. We need the 3 levels of government to work together, and 4 levels here, because in Peel Region, of course, we have 4 levels of government.
Thank you.
Many congratulations to Carolyn for her hard work from a councillor, making sure the win success. Many congratulations to everybody in Mississauga to put this together. Have a wonderful mayor.
I would like to congratulate to our new mayor of city of Mississauga, and the Mississauga is one of the 6th largest cities in Canada, and we have 7th mayor of the city of Mississauga, and we are very excited about that, and I am personally looking forward to work together with our new mayor, Carolyn Parrish.